Well, wow, a disappointing, to say the least, for the second period is 16 shots on goal to 14. What are your thoughts there, Leslie?
I'm at loss for words right now.
Yeah.
I'm
If Jay Peckham were here, and I know he's watching, he would not be a loss for words. If I said to Jay Peckham right now, go ahead and say what you want, I'd have to do this.
I'm being nice.
Yeah. Wow. 3-2 right now for Erie Otters. I totally expected a completely different game than what we're seeing out there
Totally.
right now. And
I just can't believe. I don't know. I'm just.
well, okay. Let's talk
Okay.
about that though. What's the first thing that you saw out there that started making you shake your head?
The goaltender interference.
Yeah.
I sit right there, and it was right there.
So take us through that. What you saw?
How could the ref not see it was goaltender interference? I don't get it.
So okay, like I said, take us through what you saw, and why are you calling that goaltender interference?
He interfered with Benny, and he was in where he shouldn't have been, and Benny couldn't get back up to where he should have been. It was goaltender interference.
Yeah. So you're saying from what
But
you
I guess the ref doesn't see what we see.
well, they never
It
do.
was up on the screen. Everybody's seen what we see.
Okay, so to be a little more specific, what you're saying then is that the player was where? Like it was
He
over.
tripped him.
Okay. No, hey, they're getting rough out there. Boy, oh boy.
He tripped him. Took him right off his feet.
Okay, and then he wasn't able to get up because why? What did you see?
Well, it's not that he couldn't. It was he couldn't get up fast enough to stop the puck from going in the net. Obviously,
Right.
But I meant to give them I didn't. The penalty shot. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the reffing. I haven't these past 4 or 5 games. I'm sorry. The reffing. I don't know. Just seems like they're against Sarnia.
Oh, I see. Okay, now it's
I
coming
don't
out.
know. Maybe it's just me.
I guarantee you, Jay Peckham's at home throwing things right now. Jay, if you're watching, you're welcome
If
to.
you agree with me, please say so.
Well,
'cause
and I don't see the comments right now. I don't see them until after. But Jay, if you want to send me a messenger, or even if you have
Jay, if you agree with me, please leave a message.
or if
I
you,
want to know what your thoughts are.
if you have the old link for joining remotely, you're welcome to do that as well too. I'd love to get you on here live. And
No, but you're right. If the shots on net aren't what they should be.
well, I mean, here we are, 16-14, and we ended up with 11 at the end of the first. So only 5 shots on goal. So regardless of what else happened out there with the goals and the refereeing, etc., blah blah blah, Erie's kind of gotten in our way out there too, right? Would you say?
Actually, they have. Yes, I will give them that. They have. They've got the game where they want it right now. Actually,
Yep.
I'm just, yeah. I thought we would have had a lot more shots on net that period, but we didn't.
So what do you think Erie did differently this period that they hadn't in previous?
I just think they want it more. I don't know.
You think they want it more? You don't think this thing want this bad enough?
Well, I think they do, but I don't know. It was one of those periods where it could have went either way.
Okay.
Either way.
All right.
Either way. I just think we should have had more shots on net as far as I'm
Well, it's true that we should have, but I'm just wondering, like, I know what I saw out there that was preventing us was like the Erie was on top of our guys more. They were
they were
more,
playing more hands-on, more defensive.
well, and just more 2-on-1 against our guys.
Yeah.
You know, when we were making a pass, and I think there was a lot more of that
like when
short
Ty
passing.
went into the zone, there was 4 Erie players on him, like right there.
Right.
Like they were on top of him. Yeah, I don't. I think Erie.
I think we need
I think Erie has us where they want us right now,
Okay.
and I'm hoping we can.
Well, obviously winning.
Yeah. Wow. Because of a penalty shot, but I think the boys need to regroup, and I think they're going to come out in the third and say, okay, let's do this.
All right.
You know
Okay,
what?
that being said, to say let's do this is one thing, but what is it that they need to do that didn't happen out there?
They need to play more in their own, in the other end, not their end.
Right.
That period, they were mostly in our end.
Yeah. Well, I think that attributes to a few things that we did. Like, I think there was a lot of that short passing, and my friend Jay always talks about it. It's like we need some more longer passing that happens out there. We keep chipping it up into the corner where we obviously really weren't winning those corner face-offs, I like to call them there as well. So, you know, I mean, as much as Erie got on our way, we also need to talk about the Sarnia Sting. We've got to get back to the pass, and there was a lot of that short, and that again, I keep referring to my friend Jay, would call it chipping hockey, you know.
Oh, exactly.
And we're just not good at that, right?
No, we're not. No. But we need to do more of that, you're right.
And the aggression, too, that I think Erie brought out there, like you had said in the last period, was I think they're going to try to get under our skin, and under our skin they did a little bit more. And, I mean, we saw that over on the boards. And who knows what was – and funny, nothing came out of that.
There was no penalties called out of that, and I was surprised because I thought
for either side
would have been called.
I thought maybe one on each side might have went there, but nothing come out of that.
Nothing came out of it.
I'm certainly no expert, and to the referees, honestly, thank you for what you do, but I wouldn't want to be that. But I was just totally shocked at that being called as a goal that counted as in. Now, moving forward, I don't know what the reason is. I'm sure there is an official reason. We'll maybe find out at postgame or later on. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is it is 3-2 with 16 shots on goal for your Sarnia Sting and 14. So, I mean, we've got to get more shots on goal.
Yeah.
And we've got to stay out of that penalty box as much as we can.
I was just going to say
it's kind of minimized there, but
they got to stay out of the box for sure.
All right. Well, we'll hopefully see the Sarnia Sting come out here and bring us some more of what we know they can do, especially with the new players that are on this team.
Come out in the third and do a complete turnaround. So
yeah.
Hopefully that's what they'll do tonight.
I was messaging my friend Jay Peckham, and I accidentally pocket dialed him too, so I had to talk to him. Anyway, he was like, wow. And Jay, thanks for checking in. He's been making his comments, and he's resting up, taking care of himself. Do appreciate you checking in with us as well, Jay. So shout out to my friend Jay Peckham. And Leslie, thank you so much for coming by and spending time with me.
Thanks for having me. I had a blast.
You're welcome. I'm sure we'll see you back down the road. Maybe make Jay a little bit jealous there, too. I don't know.
Maybe me and Jay can do a show together.
Hey, you know what? I'd hand it over to you. There you go. You guys can do it. I think there's a challenge out there for him.
Jay's the pro.
Right?
So there we go.
Don't say that. Don't
I
tell
love
him.
you, Dave.
Don't let him. I love you, Dave, but, oh, ouch.
I'm
That's
just
good.
saying, maybe me and Jay can get our thoughts in there.
All right.
Know.
Well, you can't get your thoughts in there when Jay's here. He
team.
takes over. I don't get my thoughts in there much.
Sure
Maybe
do.
We'll put Lee Baisley in there with Jay Peckham as well.
There you
Maybe
go.
I'll just take a vacation for a year. No, probably
there
not.
you go. You could go somewhere warm.
It doesn't. Oh, what happened there? Oh, look at that. Me pressing button. All right. I forget what I was saying. It was probably something horrible about Jay Peckham. All right, post-game press conference coming up at the end of this one. Wow, it should be an interesting post-game press conference regardless of how this ends up. But hopefully the Sarnia Sting can come out and put the vertical pedal on the right down to the floor and do what we know they can, especially against somebody like the Erie Otters. Got to get them shots and goal up. We're about 6 minutes away from that, but thanks to all of you once again for watching. Leslie, thanks again, and enjoy the rest of the Sarnia Sting. All right, live from the concourse, as always, I'm with the Sarnia Sting. I'm David Burrows, and this is my friend Leslie Ann. Now, we're going to do it on 3, and we're going to do it for Jay. Ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3. Go, Sting, go!